Hi, what's up? How is it going over there? In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to create, a church, program cover, stunning one, creative one. So we are going to create it right here, this moment. So without further ado, let's step into it. So right now, this is what we're gonna do. Go over to this place, change the page to A4 first, then you go over to your rectangular tool, double click on that, automatically snap into the page. So right now what we're going to do now is to make a copy of the object in which you have created right now. So drag point your mouse to the edge of the box, just like so. That indicates two arrow asking you to pull to the left or you pull to the right. So in this case we are going to hold on Ctrl key on keyboard, then you slide to the left hand side. So right now the left hand side, then you right click. When you get to your destination, automatically it copy paste to the other side. So right now what we're going to do right now, this is the text in which you are going to be using and the logo. So right now we are going to create the basement in which we are going to put all of this, so follow me as I do that. Let's create it. So you go over just like so, like creating in a box, then you change it to that color, then you locate your what's it called interactive field to drag on it just like so, change this to darker color blue. Good. So right now what you're going to do is double click on this place, then you drag forward, then you change this to what's it called cyan. So we are good to go with that. So what we're going to do is to pull it up, then you pull this just like so. Good. So right now we are going to do right now is to make a copy of that. Let's make a copy of that. Good. Then mirror that. So what we're going to do is to just make a copy downward, then pull this just like so, then make a copy, flip it to the other side, then mirror it from here, it changes, then just like so, then mirror it, copy this as well to the other side, then you mirror it. Can you see the outcome of that? So right now what we're going to do is to just let's drag this out, then make it a bit smaller, then go over to make a copy of that just like so, mirror, then copy the whole thing, right click. So can you see that? So right now what we're going to do is to make a copy of this as well to the other side. Bam. Can you see that? Good. So in this case what you go do is to mirror this, then you go over to this page. Good. Good. So what we're going to do next is to go over to let's group the whole thing, then group that. So what you're going to do is to just pull this right here, then you go over to let's slant it just like so, then make it bigger, then pull it down. Good. So right now what I'm going to do is to power clip this into this object. Power clip. Let me show you how to do that. Go over to matter selected object, then you go over to power clip, then place inside frame, select the frame, automatically snap in there. So good. So what we are going to be doing next is to try and create darker color of that blue. So let's change this to black, then we'll go over to what's it called, interactive fill tool, transparency tool, then you blend upper layer of that up. So right now what we're going to do is to back clip inside, then you bring it down. Good. Bring it down. Good. So what we are going to be doing next right now is to create a basement in which we're gonna put our theme. So what we're going to do is to locate what we call polygon tool, then you hold Ctrl on your keyboard, then you go over to change the angle to 6. Good. So right now what we're going to do is to just make it smaller, then copy inward, right click, automatically copies, then you change the outer layer to white, then you make a copy of this inward. Good. So right now what we're going to do is to change the outer layer of this place to gold. So in this case we are going to make use of this code right here. So let's copy paste that. So go over to this place, then you drag it to on top of the object, then you release, then you click on copy all properties, automatically copies. So right now what we are going to do is to just bring this in, then change this. Let's delete the inner substance, so let's delete that. Delete, then you group the whole thing together. Good. So right now we are going to place the 47th tabula. So what we're going to do right now is to hit Ctrl K on your keyboard, automatically the text break into pieces, then you enter from here, Ctrl K. So bring this up here, then you Ctrl page down on your keyboard, hold on Ctrl on your keyboard, then you tap on page up on your keyboard. If that is not working, what you're going to do is to just go over and right click, automatically showed up. So next thing to do is to go over to this place and let's change the font. I'm using Futura T, then Ctrl K, bolding that, then Ctrl K to break that apart, then you make it bigger. Good. So right now what you are going to be doing right now is to position this TH to the top, so make it smaller, then you go over to ellipse tool, bring that portion in which you have the what's it called, TH, then you trim, hold shift on the keyboard and select the 7 to select both the objects and the 7, then you go over here to trim, automatically trim. Delete this, you don't need that. So right now what you're going to do is to make this a little bit smaller, then make it blue, darker blue. Good. So we are getting there. So our next step right now is to bring in this convention, tabular convention. So change that to white, then we go over to what's it called, Hello Paris. You can decide to use any font, right click, Ctrl K on your keyboard, and it breaks up. So right now what we're going to do is to make this bolder, then place this beneath it just like so. Good. Then you hold Alt key on keyboard, select the Tabora text, then uh, you press on C, automatically center. So hold Shift on your keyboard, select the object, then you center it within that. Good. So right now what we're going to do is to make a copy of this, upward. So what we're going to do is to go over into the hold control on keyboard and select this object automatically. It takes you to the content. So right now group the two of these together, then you flip to the other side, flip copy to the upper side of the thing. Can you see that? So right now what we are going to be doing right now is to let's copy that to the other side. Then our next step is to bring in this what's it called, the theme. So change that. Good. Make that white. Then let's reduce this white, just like so. Then you go over to what's it called, shadow to give it a shadow. Good. Can you see that? Let's spread the shadow a little bit. Let's make it 40. Good. Can you see that? So go over to, let's make this a little bit, let's make 70. Good. Then you go over to object, locate, break shadow apart, automatically breaks. Then group all up, group that all up. Then you select all the objects, then you clip that into this object right here. So hold Alt key on keyboard, hold it down, then you select the object, then you release your Alt key, then you adjust the object. Good. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Good. Good. So right now what I'm going to do is to reduce this a bit. Good. Then let's lay emphasis on the theme. So right now what I'm going to do is to just change this to a T. Then let's change it to capital letter, uppercase, or true. Good. So right now what you are going to be doing next right now is to go over how to break this apart. Then let's change the font to a T. Then hit Ctrl K and keyboard, then you hit Ctrl K and keyboard, and you place this what's it called, divine progress. You make this divine bold, then you select both of them, make it bold. Then go over to hit on your shape tool, then you reduce space in between the text. Likewise this, let's reduce the space in between the text. Good. So right now what we are going to be doing is to change this to gold, change this to gold, the text to go right click drag the gold objects onto the device and release. So sub menus, options pops up. So what you're going to locate is a copy of properties, automatically copy the gold and changes. So right now what you're going to do is to just make the restoration bold, change it to gold, then good. So what we are going to be doing right now is to go over to click on ellipse tool, then hold Ctrl and keyboard, then draw a perfect circle. So right now you could use to copy paste the object, then you select both of them, hit Ctrl L, that's combine, then you page downward. Good. So right now let's bold in the half. Good. Can you see that? So our next step right now, we are getting there. So let's bring in the logo, then you go over to bring this in just like so. So right now what we're going to do is let's make this Ctrl K, then let's select this and combine, select this and combine. So in that case, so we are going to left align all these tests just like so. Good. Then we'll reduce the font. Good. So let's put the what's it called, the logo right here. Can you see that? Good. Can you see that? Good. So our next step right now is to bring in the advert in which that will be in which we're going to put at the back of this code. Let's leave it as this, first. So here we come to the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below to subscribe and turn on the notification button in case I have something special, so you'll be able to get a lot of what is about to pop up. So bye for now. See you in the next video.